Good morning and welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. So today I would like to do something a little different. I was thinking that instead of just doing like vlogs throughout December leading up to Christmas for Vlogmas, I'd like to try some of the YouTube video ideas that I've had in my head or that I've seen, and I'm always like, ooh, I'd like to do that. So today's video, I'm going to do like a mukbang or an eat with me video where I'm just going to show you my breakfast, and then we're gonna eat together, and hopefully we have something to talk about or have something to talk about with myself. So if you would like to eat breakfast with me, or maybe you're having lunch right now, or maybe you're about to have dinner and you'd like to eat with me, then continue. All right, I have my breakfast here, my cereal, which I showed you how I prepared it, and my coffee. Oh, I love this cup. I found this cup at Target, and my phone is slowly falling. I apologize. I found this cup at Target. I put the pro in procrastinate. And I found it around Father's Day in like the Father's Day section. And I was like, my father doesn't need that. I do. So I bought it for me. I think it was like 10 bucks. But I try not to buy like too many things like coffee cups and oh my gosh, it's just gonna fall the whole time. I apologize. I try not to buy myself like buy too many things, like coffee mugs or plates or like dishes in general. I try not to buy too many because especially for my coffee mugs, I don't have that much cabinet space. Like if you can see that little cabinet there, the bottom shelf is where I put my coffee cups, and it's not that deep. So I don't know, I only have like a small handful of coffee cups. I probably have more than I should, and then I have to put them in other places. But anyways, let's try this. And I didn't know if I should call this like mukbang or just eat with me video, because I know for mukbangs it's like usually an exorbitant amount. I said that word probably wrong, I apologize. Like an extreme amount of food, at least that's what I picture, or it's like more than just like a bowl of cereal. So I don't know, let me know if you're actually watching this video and comment below if you think this should be called a mukbang or if eat with me video just sounds fine. All right. So I'm eating my Vanilla Life cereal with bananas, and I found Vanilla Life at, I think, my Stater Brothers, and then all of a sudden I didn't see on the shelf. And then I found out Vaughn's, and then all of a sudden I didn't see on the shelf anymore. So it is hard to find. So when I find a box, I don't buy one, I don't buy 2 boxes, I buy like 3 or 4 at least. This is good. It's really good. So I hope that you're doing well. If you're watching this Vlogmas video and you're also doing Vlogmas, let me know. I'd love to check out your channel. I don't know how people do this, where they're like eating and they're talking and they're eating and talking. I just want to eat. I usually don't go so much when I'm usually eating, but today, I don't know if it's because I'm on camera or because this just tastes extra good, but it's delicious. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, so if you've seen some of my old videos, I did some reviews on Freshly, and I would be eating, and I had like some comments, people judging like how I was holding my spoon, like you're holding it wrong and stuff like that. I'm like, why, out of all things to judge someone on, why would you judge them on how they hold their spoon? I'm left-handed, so I feel like a lot of what I do is probably wrong or incorrect, because like the world is mainly made for right-handed people. I actually am like crossed on it, so I use my right hand to like use for bowling or throwing a baseball. I use it for many other things. I can't use my left hand for that. If I do, it's like, it's horrible. So, but for eating, for writing, for brushing my teeth, left hand is where it's at. So, but yeah, I don't know why people go to comment sections and just like spout judgment and meanness. It's like, why are you gonna waste your time doing that? I don't know. But what was I gonna say? I think I was gonna share like something that happened yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna share something that happened yesterday on Zoom. So I have the afternoon Zoom sessions, and it's mainly for the students to come and get help with their content area. So my content area, like math or science. So yesterday was math, so it was mainly I was helping if they needed any help on math. So I have this one girl that like a lot of students don't come to the afternoon Zoom because they don't want to, I assume, because I'm also seeing that they're not getting the work done. There's not much I can do about it. I try my best to tell their parents and tell them or their guardians that they should come if they need help. Or even if they don't need help, they should just come and use that time to be working on their math assignment. So if they do need help, I'm there, but then if they at least get it done because they're on Zoom. Anyways, this one girl logs on and I'm like, oh, good afternoon. Hope you guys had a good lunch. And she's like, do I have to be here? What are we doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Well, I'm like, well, you don't have to be here, but you should be working on something relating to math. I have her also for science, so I could have said math or science, but we haven't done anything this week for science, so she probably wouldn't have anything to do for science. I'm like, you should be working on math. And then she goes, I don't really want to do that right now. Can I do it later? I'm just like, well, it's not that much work. I think you should get started on it now. But you don't have to stay here on Zoom. You can work by yourself independently. If you need help, you can come back. Or if you want to just work on it now and then get it done, and then you'll be done with it. She's like, okay. I'm just like, I feel like it's disrespectful. But right now with Zoom, it's a little difficult to kind of gauge some of the students' personalities, because this student, she's had tendencies where she is doing things that are disrespectful or saying things that are disrespectful, but I don't think in her mind she realizes how she's coming off some of the time. But she's also pretty good at getting her assignments done. So I'm like, you know, if she really just wanted to be disrespectful and not care about her work, she wouldn't be doing it, and she would just be saying the things she says or doing the things she does. So I try to take everything on Zoom a little bit more with a grain of salt, because it's just, I don't know, it's like right now is a hard time for my students, for me and my students, but a lot more for them, especially because my students went from being in elementary, now they're in 6th grade, they have multiple teachers, they have multiple Google Classrooms, they have multiple Zooms, so they need to keep track of all of that. When last year, they probably had one Zoom. They probably had one Google Classroom. They had probably one teacher. So I think for some of them, it's a difficult time. So I just try to take everything with a grain of salt. And I know it's like, we're already almost to like halfway point of the year, but it's still like, everyone is taking this year differently. Most people are taking it super hard, you know, but I just like, she's a kid. She's a kid. So I don't want to, like, especially if she is not trying to say these things disrespectfully, she's just saying them because that's how she feels, you know. I don't want her to, like, shut down if I were to be like, you need to be more respectful. That is not something respectful to say, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just don't feel like there's time for that right now. Like, there is and there isn't. You just have to say it a certain way, but anyway, so that was something that happened yesterday on Zoom. I think I'm gonna move the camera down. Let's see. Let me see if I move it down here. Oh my gosh, it's falling again. Come on, dude. I apologize. This is why you don't make videos, Lindsay, because you don't know what you're doing. Probably cut this out. Anyways, I think still slightly slanted. I apologize. Anyways, I need to finish the cereal. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:16 a.m.
Okay, I'm doing good. I have my watch now. I just barely got it. It was a hand-me-down from my boyfriend, but I forget that I have it, so I don't really check the time on it that much. Like, very rarely. But what kind of, if you're watching this and you work, you're an adult, or you have a job, do you have Zooms that you have to do? Like, how do you feel about Zoom? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you not really care about it? I feel like in some ways, like being a teacher, I've always like felt like most eyes are on me most of the day. So if I were to do something or mess up, someone is going to see it. But now more than ever, more eyes are like directly on me, because it's like what you see in the YouTube video is pretty much what they see. So I'm just like not looking that great. Well, I feel like I could look better, but I also don't care. I don't really care to like be putting on makeup. I don't know. Partially, I just don't want to put in the time to do it. But mainly, I'm like, I'm going to do it if I feel like it. And Monday through Thursday, I don't. Fridays, you'll see me on Friday. Friday, I'll probably have a little bit on. because Fridays is when I actually feel like putting on some makeup. It's like done. There's a little bit of milk, but you may have noticed that there wasn't that much milk that I put in there, partially because of my like new nutrition lifestyle plan for eating. I don't feel like I should put too much milk, but also because it's like I don't want to end up with a bunch at the end. So I think I'm gonna drink my coffee, edit this so I can hopefully get it up so people can have breakfast with me, and then if not, maybe lunch or dinner, or you're just watching this without eating. If you are eating, tell me in the comments what you are eating, and maybe you can give me recommendations on what to eat in the future or what you'd like to see. I may or may not do that, but I love watching Kim Tai Eat with Kim. I don't know if you've seen her. I love watching her videos, but when I watch her videos, I always want to eat boiling crab, or pho, like anything she's usually eating. I'm like, oh, I need to get that most of the time. But sometimes she eats things and I'm like, no thanks. But anyways, I hope you had a great morning or a great afternoon or a great evening whenever you watch this. And happy day 2 of Vlogmas. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.